Hello, everybody. Okay. Hello. I am on a few minutes early just to set up. I hope everyone is having a wonderful April 11th. And it has been rainy all day. I don't know about where y'all live, but where I live, it has been rainy all day. I'm honestly not even mad about it, because all of the pollen has been driving me insane. So I'm just making sure that we are good to go. Awesome. Okay, so we are good to go. I am, again, going to be reading chat on my phone. So if there's a delay, I'm sorry about that. And I think we are about ready to start. I'm going to wait a few more minutes just so people can hop on, and then we can get into it. I don't know if I've ever streamed in the evening before, so this will be interesting. I hope my energy is high enough. I'm definitely excited to talk about this today, but I wanted to start on this. Yes, okay. And I'm going to wait 2 more minutes just to make sure, I don't know. Oh no, what's happening? I need a new monitor. I swear to God. Okay. But I think I'm going to go ahead and start now. All right. We've been waiting for this, right? We've been waiting for this. And finally, yesterday, there was a leak of the Tamagotchi Uni Sanrio and the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi shells. So there already was a leak before, but it was just, there was no images, right? It was just like, okay, there are listings showing up, so we know that these are eventually going to come out. But yeah, so we officially have a real ass leak, and then we have a real ass announcement, which honestly was kind of suspicious to me. That, not suspicious, but I feel like usually when we have a leak, it's at least a week before we get an actual announcement. But all 3 of these items were announced the day of. Oh, hey, Shy Celeste, what's up? So, yes, we officially have promotional images and a release date of the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi, which apparently is for the 50th anniversary of Hello Kitty, and the Tamagotchi Sanrio. So I'm honestly kind of more excited about the Nano. I know that sounds kind of crazy and whatever, but I'll get into it in a second. So we're going to talk about the Hello Kitty Nano first, and then we're going to talk about the Tamagotchi Uni. So these shells, these images in front of you right now, these are the 2 shells that we will be receiving in July, I believe. This is the Japanese page, so I don't know if it will show the date in English, but I'm pretty sure, because I actually already pre-ordered the blue one on Amazon, and it was like $20, and I think it will be released in July 13th or something. I'm very excited. I love seeing nanos around. I'm all here for it. Even if they didn't change any of the programming, I would be excited for this release just because the shell designs are super cute. So we have this like super, how would you describe it? It kind of reminds me of like Fruitiger Arrow stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on. Yeah, it kind of reminds me of this. Kind of. Yeah, just kind of like futuristic looking. It's more of a modern take on Hello Kitty with the pastel colors. She looks super kawaii or whatever. And then the white and red shell is definitely more of a traditional Hello Kitty style artwork, which I love. I love that there's like all these little bows in the background outlined in white, and all the red apples and the white shell. I think these two look really good together. And I'm super, super, super excited. And Michi said, I'm so excited for the Nano. Yes, I'm glad someone else is too, because I feel like people are more excited for the Uni, which I understand why you're more excited, but I personally am more excited for this. So yeah, so let's go ahead and scroll down. I love this website. This website looks so, like they literally made a whole page for the Hello Kitty Nano. I guess Hello Kitty is a big deal in Japan, and they didn't get the original Hello Kitty Nano. So that's interesting since Hello Kitty is a Japanese property. But anyway, they give us a whole description and little cute animations of what you can do in the Hello Kitty Nano. And like the previous version, when you feed or give your Tamagotchi a snack, Hello Kitty will actually come out and serve it to your character, which is actually very, very cute. And when a mess is made, Hello Kitty will come and clean it up for you, which is adorable. And these are the two endings. I think this is when like Hello Kitty will run away, and I think, or maybe your Tamagotchi runs away, and then this is if your Tamagotchi character dies, and then Hello Kitty's all distraught, which actually is very morbid, and I didn't really think about it until just now. But yeah, so then they have the characters, and I mean, if you're unfamiliar with the first one, you won't notice this, but we have Shaikuchi, and then I think Niliachi. Is that Niliachi? Hold on. Niliachi. Yes, Niliachi. She's a more modern character introduced on the pics, I think. And then Shaikuchi, is that how you say his name? I think so. The little shark guy with abs. I'm obsessed with him. I've never raised him. And he's only available on the Uni. I mean, now he's available on this as well. But yeah, like we get a traditional black and white pixelated version of Shaikuchi, which is beautiful, amazing, gorgeous. I love it. Fantastic. I'm so, so excited because I don't know. I'm very weird, and I don't like color screen devices that much. I don't know why. So being able to raise a cute modern character is awesome. I'm super, super excited for that addition. And I don't really remember what characters are being replaced here with these two, but moving on. And then, of course, if you become Hello Kitty's friend or something, by taking good care of your character, she'll give you a bow. Excuse me. And then your character will be wearing a bow. It's kind of like a secret evolution, but I guess it's not really secret since they're telling us about it. And then these are the games. So you have the piano game and the balloon game, and these two games were already on the original Hello Kitty, but I'm pretty sure this apple eating game was not on the original. I do not remember this game. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure this game did not exist. So not only are we getting new shell designs, new characters, we're also getting a new game. So I'm super, super happy. I thought it was just going to be a direct reprint of the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi that was released back in 2020. Was it 2020? Let's Google, okay? Hello Kitty Tamagotchi, and we're gonna go to the wiki. 2020. Okay, I was correct. Wow, good job, me. So yes, awesome, super great. Let me see. That's not what I wanted to look at. Let me see if I can pull up the packaging for the new one, because it is on Amazon. Oh, no. That's not what I wanted. Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. Some people don't like the new packaging. I personally am not mad about it. Also, if you're looking for the listing for the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi and you cannot find it, click on this listing, visit the Tamagotchi store, and then I'm pretty sure that's where it is. You might have to search Hello Kitty because for some reason it's not coming up on the main search engine. I don't know why. Oh, and it's not showing up here either. That's kind of scary because, hold on, pre-order. Oh, here it is. Okay, never mind. Interesting. Okay, I ordered this blue one last night and it was very much available, and this red one was not, but now it appears that the red one is available and the blue one is not. So that's very confusing. Honestly, I've had very weird experiences pre-ordering Tamagotchi from... What was I saying? I've had very weird experiences pre-ordering Tamagotchi from Amazon. I don't know why, but like I'll pre-order, it'll say it's arriving at the correct time, and then it won't show up. And then I've had instances where it shows up later, or I have to cancel my order, and then sometimes it still shows up. It's very, very weird. Maybe they fixed it by now, but for the past couple of years, whenever I pre-ordered something from Amazon, it's been kind of sketch. So yes, but let's go ahead and look at the packaging. So I think the packaging is the same on both, but look at that. I really, really like it. I love the pink and blue pinstripe thing, and then the, bubblegum pink background. I think that's really cute with my Mechi in the back. And I don't know, it's a little bit hyper femme. It's a little bit over the top, but I think for Hello Kitty, it's very perfect. And yeah, it's the same for this one as well. And I like that it's also a deviation from the original packaging, since this is the 50th anniversary edition. I'm surprised it doesn't say 50th anniversary on this box. Usually they do that. I think for the Pac-Man Nano, they said it was the 50th anniversary, but I don't know. Anyway, so that's the packaging. Let's go back to this little website. And I think that's all of the information. Dang it, I should have confirmed the exact date when I had the Amazon pulled up, but it's sometime in July. I think like mid-July is the estimated time. So it's interesting to me because these immediately popped up on Amazon. People found this shit instantly. And we don't have a Tamagotchi Uni Sanrio listing on Amazon US yet. And I'm not that sketched out. I was sketched out for a second. I was like, holy shit, they're gonna make it a Japanese exclusive release, and that would really suck because, we were able to get the Uni easily the first round. And I know that licensing and stuff can be kind of weird between Japan and America. So I was like, if we don't get the Sanrio, I honestly won't be surprised. And it has not been announced on the Tamagotchi US page, as you can see. However, we do have confirmation that we will be getting the Sanrio US, and it's from, unless the Instagram page doesn't know what they're talking about, but people saw this image, which is announcing the Hello Kitty Nano, and people were kind of freaking out, like, when, is the Sanrio going to come to the US? Blah, blah, blah. And they actually responded saying coming soon, as you can see right here. So we do have confirmation, at least from the Instagram page, that the US will also be getting the Tamagotchi Uni Sanrio. Hopefully the rest of the world will as well. I don't know. And I doubt that the Instagram page would very confidently say that we will be getting the Sanrio Uni if we were not. I think they would be in really big trouble for that. So I assume that they know what they're talking about, but I don't know. But I'm assuming that we're going to get it, even though they haven't announced it and there's no listing on Amazon. Excuse me. So that's pretty much it for the Hello Kitty Nano. Like I said, I'm super, super excited. I love both of these shell designs. I will be pre-ordering the red one as well, I think. Yeah, that's probably going to happen. I have no impulse control when it comes to nanos, and it's right near my birthday, so I can use some bullshit excuse like it's a birthday gift for myself. I'm sure a lot of you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the Hello Kitty Nano. So let's go ahead and get into the Tamagotchi Uni Sanrio. So this is an English page about the Tamagotchi Uni Sanrio. So once again, this is another confirmation that we should be getting it in English-speaking countries. And yeah, so let's talk about this. First, let's talk about the shell design. Okay. I don't hate the almost red pink. I kind of like that color. I don't like the design on the front of the shell. Can I zoom in? Yeah. I do not like this. It's just like Hello Kitty bows and some strawberries, which, like, I don't mind that aesthetic. But if it's for a device that is supposed to be all-encompassing, you know, of all the Sanrio characters, I don't know why they only chose Hello Kitty accessories. It's not, like, terrible, but it's not, like, good either. And yeah, and I was just thinking, like, wow, there have been so many other Sanrio collaborations that looked so much better. So I went ahead and pulled those up. And let's go ahead and look at the first one, which was the Tamagotchi Mix Sanrio. And see, it's just like this gorgeous pale yellow. Love this choice for a shell. I think a lot of people would agree that having all color shells is great, but having some more gender like neutral options is very appealing for multiple reasons. And for me personally, this just looks way better than the Uni. Like, also this shell looks way better in person. The plastic is kind of shimmery. The outlines of the characters are in gold, and it is like reflective gold paint. And I believe the background is shimmery as well. But, you know, it's just very, very, very nice to look at. There's a lot of different characters. There's Tamagotchi and Sanrio characters. And it just feels like a nicer design. Even this pink shell was very, very nice. I like the soft bubblegum pink shell, and it has the same faceplate, but, the shell color is different. And yeah, it's just a very I like this design a lot. And then if we look at the Tamagotchi Meets, it's a similar idea, but we get more characters. And I believe, like, this was actually, now that I'm remembering this, I used to own one of these. This was very, very nice. The plastic faceplate that goes over the design had had these like white paisley designs painted on the top of it, so it gives it a sense of depth. And then the foil that holds the design was very shimmery underneath, and it has like this nice pink effect. And and then we also got a red design, which I kind of like the pink better, but the red is nice. Another gender neutral option, right? So I don't know. I just enjoyed this a lot better. We have so many characters on this whole entire, like, no space is wasted, It's just packed with characters, and I think that's very appealing for fans of this franchise that is very character driven, right? So yeah, I really, really like both of those designs. And then we have the Tamagotchi Smart. Now, this one clearly is way more minimal than the previous two I just showed you. However, for the purpose of, like, for the branding that they were kind of going for, they were kind of, with the Tamagotchi Smart, it was kind of like a more sleek, minimalistic version. It was less like high deco, kawaii, like it was more, they wanted it to look like a smartwatch essentially, right? So the design is very, very minimal. However, I think it's very tastefully done. Obviously, this is pale baby pink and very, very feminine. So we don't get a nice balance of having a gender neutral option, but it's just very tasteful. I like this one a lot, and it, like most of the collaborations with Sanrio, it comes with a lanyard, and so does the, oh god, I mean, just jumping from this, okay, to this, no, it's like we're going backwards, and it's just very disappointing and scary, because I'm like, what? Are all the unis going to be busted? Like, straight up, I have not liked any of the Tamagotchi uni designs. The blue uni is okay. It's pretty okay. The other two, hideous, hate them, disgusting, don't like it. Okay, so let's continue talking about the uni. So, as you can see here, it comes with a Tamaverse ticket that contains all of the downloadable content that makes this device unique, essentially. And this DLC can be purchased separately, so you do not have to purchase this Tamagotchi Uni to get the Sanrio content, which I appreciate it for that. I appreciate that aspect of it, but I would have much preferred if the characters were built into the device and I did not have to download them. And because if you replace the DLC, or I'm not sure how many slots for DLC the uni has. I think it might be 3, and you could maybe switch between them, but that sounds a bit generous. I could be wrong. Somebody please tell me. But like, I would have much preferred, and most people in the community, I think, would also have preferred if the special items and characters were built into the game, or that if not all of the content was baked into the device, some of it was, and then some of it was DLC. Like perhaps maybe the characters were built into the device, and then the items were available as DLC. And it makes me scared for the Tamagotchi Uni Angel and Devil. I mean, obviously they're going to do the same thing. I'll get into that in a second. Anyway, let's just stay focused for a second. So, with the DLC, you can get all these characters, which are nice. I'm glad that we get a Pochako, Mimichi guy, Cinnamon Roll, and I don't even know who that is, but Cinnamon Roll, this guy looks good as Cinnamon Roll, Kuromi, Twin Stars. I don't know who this bunny is, honestly, but I love this little guy. Oh, so cute. And then, we get the classic Mamechi in Hello Kitty cosplay. And what's his name? The big yellow dog, Pomperin? Is it Pomperin? I don't know. Yeah, Kuchipachi looks great. It's fine. It's whatever. But to me, it feels a little bit stale because this is kind of exactly what they did for the Tamagotchi Smart Sanrio. Let me see if we can pull up the characters. Characters. Let me see. And I expected this. I was hoping like, oh, maybe we'll just get to raise the actual Sanrio characters instead of the Tamagotchi characters cosplaying as said characters, but we didn't get that. So clearly here, they're going to reuse the same sprites for Kuchipachi and Memechi, and Memechi didn't have, okay, Memechi wasn't on the Smart? I guess not. Honestly, I kind of, look at this, bad, Tsuyomi? I don't know. Is that, anyway, sorry. I forget what the name of this character is, but they look really good as Bad Batsmaru. Yeah. Or Batsmaru? Is it just Batsmaru? I don't know. I'm not a huge Sanrio person. But yes, they're doing the same thing where instead of raising unique characters, we are raising Tamagotchi characters in cosplay as Sanrio characters. I don't hate it. I don't. I was expecting it. But I really, 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 really want to raise vintage devil and angel characters. And if they're doing like this whole cosplay thing with the angel and devil characters, that means we're not, maybe we'll get Devil Mamechi as himself. And it doesn't really look like a cosplay. It just looks like Devil Mamechi. Mamechi? Yeah. But I don't know. I'm scared. So anyway, you get all these characters and you get all these items. Let's scroll down. And then it's telling you that you can buy the Tamaverse ticket separately to use on your, if you already have a different version of the Tamagotchi Uni. And that's very, very good. I like that a lot. And yeah. Let me see. There was something else I was going to... Oh, yeah. Okay. Yes. So here are more in-depth images about the items. And yeah, so here's some more of the items. They look very cute. I always love the custom items. They do not disappoint in that area. Lots of different accessories as well. Really love that. Oh, we have some furniture. That carousel's very, very cute. I'm not going to lie. And some backgrounds, very nice. Okay. Will I be purchasing this particular Tamagotchi Uni? No, I will not. 100% no. The reason being, I'm holding out hope and holding onto my money for the Devil and Angel versions. I think the Uni is just not really for me, if I'm being honest. I appreciate that people enjoy it, and I think it's getting better now that they are continuing to develop the Tamaverse or whatever. But I'm not going to sink. How much does this cost? I don't even know. I'm not going to sink. It's probably like 60, 70, 80 bucks. I'm not sinking 70 bucks into this thing. The shell is ugly to me personally. It's not my thing. And also, I'm a little bit bored of the whole Sanrio collab thing. And I like Sanrio. Sanrio's great. Sanrio's very, very cute. Am I happy for Sanrio fans who are also Tamagotchi Uni fans? Absolutely. I think it's a good collab. I don't think it's a bad collab. But for me, as somebody who's been in the hobby for a long ass time now, it's just been done quite a few times. Okay? And I've bought every iteration, and I have sold every iteration. So I'm not buying this one. I'm not. I might buy the DLC if I buy a Devil or an Angel Uni. But I am not buying this device. It's not aesthetically pleasing to me, and that is the main reason. I mean, okay, let's say the Angel and the Devil ones, or I keep saying Devil, it's Monster, but let's say the Angel and the Monsters come out and they look worse. Then I might buy this one if that were the case. Okay? But as of now, I'm not buying it. Nope. And I'm not seeing this one come with a lanyard. I thought I saw it come with a lanyard. I'm not seeing a lanyard. That's interesting. So I might just be missing something, but this is like the box. And the box usually has a photo of the lanyard. So I'm a bit confused. That seeing as this one does not have a lanyard, they might be releasing a quote deluxe version later on that also has some kind of accessory, right? So that's interesting. Maybe the next if there is another iteration, maybe the next iteration of Sanrio Uni will look better. But honestly, to me, what do y'all think of how it looks? Let me see what y'all are saying in the chat. Okay, Shy Celeste said, I'm not a fan of the faceplate design. Nope. Also, Shaikuchi and Niliachi look so cute as black and white sprites. I know. They look perfect. I'm not a huge fan of Niliachi, actually, but I think she looks really good. Like this, look at her. Like, who are you? You're so adorable. Okay. Michi said, I don't like the characters on the Uni TBH. I don't really like them either. Let's pull up a growth chart. I can't type. Tamagotchi Uni growth chart. There we go. Let's see. I don't like this picture. I want the wiki page. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so let's look at the babies are okay. Not my favorites, honestly. They're kind of cute. These guys, I love Lionecci. I like Welkochi, kind of. Otamachi is good, and Mitsumaruchi, I think, came from the IDL. Am I wrong? I don't know, but I kind of like Mitsumaruchi, but Lionecci and Otamachi are great. And then the teens are don't like this guy. Nope. I usually like the ugly characters, but I just don't like him. Love this guy. No to Kuririchi. Labilachi is very basic. Teftechi is okay. And then Tuschi is kind of cute. But yeah, it's not that great. Mamechi, of course. Weepchi is very cute. Shimaguruchi is cute as well. I like him quite a bit. Kuchipachi and Shaikuchi, great. Big Smile. I don't know. I'd have to raise him and then see how I feel. Kikichi, no. Unimaruchi, maybe. I don't know. Gozaruchi, I am not a fan of Gozaruchi, honestly. Hyperchi, no. No, thank you. Shimachi, yes, please. Niliachi, very cute girl. Milkchi, also very cute girl. I love Milkchi. Honestly, can we get rid of Mamechi and replace her with Milkchi? Is that sacrilegious? Am I going to hell? Momochi, not a fan. I don't know. She's okay, but Wupachi, Memechi, Pikochuchi. Pikochuchi is actually pretty cute. I'm a fan. I like, Bubblechi, Yatachi. I like Yatachi. And then these are pets. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's a very mid roster. I am not a huge fan of the Uni roster as well. Let's see. Michi said meats and mix have Gudetama. Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put Gudetama on this one because the Gudetama Tamagotchi was very popular in the United States. So I don't know why they didn't put Gudetama on the Sanrio. Shai Celeste said, I'll get the Sanrio Uni DLC eventually. I don't have a Uni. Gonna wait for the Angel and Monster. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm doing. The Hello Kitty bows on the Uni just look so garish, cartoony, a bit childish. Exactly. Like, you went from Did I close it? I think I did. But, the Tamagotchi Smart was very elegant, minimalist, nicely done. But it was very, it had the singular Hello Kitty bow, which is very, symbolic of the Sanrio franchise. It was understated, and I liked that. But then this new one, I just don't like it. Okay. Shy Celeste said, hopefully since the Angel Gotchi and Devil Gotchi characters belong to Bandai, they'll be able to have them raisable. Yes, that might, honestly, the Sanrio characters might not be able to be raisable because Sanrio doesn't want them to be like pets, or maybe Bandai was like, we want our characters to only, we want our, Tamagotchi are Tamagotchi. We can't have them, I don't know, maybe the universes don't collide correctly for us to be able to raise Sanrio characters because they are not actually Tamagotchi characters. I don't know. Who knows? The conceptualization, we'll never know exactly what they were thinking, but I kind of get that vibe that it's something like that. Smitty said, few more years and virtual pets will cost $500 at launch. I hope not. Yeah, so am I personally disappointed in this announcement? No, because I wasn't very invested in it to begin with. I'm more invested in the angel and monster versions. So this one was if it's great, cool, I might get it. But if I don't feel that excited about it, I'm definitely going to make a hard pass. And how I'm feeling right now is big no from me. And I just wish it looked nicer. Even I can see what they were trying to do, I think. I think they were trying to stay on brand with the other Tamagotchi. Oh, God. With the other Tamagotchi Uni shells. Oh, they just don't look good. They're so lumpy. Why not just do the classic eggshell crack thing? That would have been so much better. Am I crazy? I don't think I'm crazy. I think I am of sound mind and body, and I don't like the uni design. That's honestly, if it looked nicer, I might have kept mine, but it was just so ugly and I did not like it. And yeah, like I said, the Bloonie's okay. I'm not mad about the Bloonie. It is less contrasty than the other two designs, but the other two are just I feel like right now we always as a society, we always lean towards nostalgia in some direction. And I feel like at this point in time, there is more of a market in early 2000s nostalgia. And these designs look more 90s and 80s to me than early 2000s. If they had done something I don't know, silver and turquoise, or I don't know, there's so much to explore in the early 2000s aesthetic, and they could have made this very interesting, but instead they chose to make it very garish and unappealing to me. To me. If you like it, I'm sorry, but I think most people said the unis didn't look great. And I will say the Sanrio looks better than the originals. I'll give it that much, but it's overstated. The overstated dark outlined bows, I don't like it. I want to see what the shell color is underneath the pink band. I'm assuming it's the same color, but I don't know. I'm assuming, yeah, it probably is the same color, but I also want to know if like the background or the back of the shell is clear. I'm assuming it is because all of the other unis have that, but I want to see what it looks like. But we might not be able to see that until the Amazon listing comes up or until it's released maybe. But I'm very surprised this one didn't come with a lanyard. Lanyard. Did I say that right? Yeah, lanyard. Ugh. Anyway, Des said, just joined, man. These are all ugly. I know. It's a shame. It really is. Yeah, but honestly, the items look awesome. I really love this frickin' carousel. I think if I get the angel or the monster and I get into the uni, I'll probably buy this DLC to get the cute Sanrio items because they are very, very cute. And I would love to raise this guy in little swamp monster outfit. And I know a lot of people are happy about Mimichi. Honestly, when I saw Pochako right here, I was like, I know that's Pochako, but what Tamagotchi character is that? And someone was like, oh, it's Mimichi. And I was like, oh, I didn't recognize her. And she's wearing a little red sweater. That's very cute. I like that. So the design of the items and the characters, very nicely done as usual. Very, very pleased. Is that a wearable or is that, I don't know. But yeah, so I'm wondering, I didn't see any info on this. Let me check. Let me read this Tama Palace article. Okay. Tamagotchi Uni is getting a Sanrio version released alongside a Tamaverse ticket. Okay. I'm wondering if the Sanrio Uni will have exclusive games because I haven't seen anything about that. I can't assume, but I imagine that since there's been so much time in between the production of this Tamagotchi Uni and the other two versions, that we will get a new game of some kind, I hope, like built into the device. And it would be great if they were Sanrio themed, right? Like that makes it just makes it more immersive when the actual device has content. Like, it's a Sanrio Tamagotchi device. When it has actual content built into the device, it feels more immersive and it feels like you didn't waste your fucking money when you could have just bought the DLC. You know what I mean? So it would be great if they have Sanrio themed games on this one. And I feel like, honestly, it's not that hard to do that because you can literally take any. They have a whole catalog of games that they've created for Tamagotchis over the millions of years that these have existed, and they can literally just reskin them as Sanrio games. Like, I don't think it's that difficult. I could not do that. I cannot program. I don't know anything about that, but they've reskinned their own games so many times. I know it's not that hard. Okay. So anyway, I hope for those who buy it that it will have some nice exclusive Sanrio themed games on it at the very least. So then it feels like you are getting something exclusive when you buy this device instead of just getting an exclusive shell design. Because honestly, if the shell looked like it doesn't seem worth it to me because it doesn't look that good. If it looked amazing, I'd be like, awesome, perfect, I'll get this one and wait it out and see if the other two are worth it. But now I'm like, I'm gonna wait for the other two to come out because this one isn't good. But the most exciting thing about this one is that it's the first Sanrio collaboration that is being released outside of Japan. So that is fantastic. I love that. Possibly Sanrio fans in the United States or elsewhere will see this device and be like, oh, I love Sanrio and I remember Tamagotchi. Let me buy this. And then it will introduce more fans into the ecosystem, the community, Yes. So very, very exciting. Very, very nice. I think the Gudetama Tamagotchi actually had that effect when it was released. Like Gudetama fans bought a lot of Tamagotchi, or they bought Gudetama fans, saw it on the shelf, picked it up, and then became Tamagotchi fans. At least that's what I imagine happened. I'm pretty sure it must have happened at least once or twice, hopefully. But yeah. Kasinan said the blue Nano shell does show 50th anniversary. It does? Oh, at the bottom. I didn't see that. Very nice. Okay. I wonder why this one doesn't, but whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Yeah. So I just have mixed feelings about this. Like, honestly, like I said, I'm not that invested in this release. And I'm talking, this one. I'm not that invested. But it's just disappointing that now I'm going to speculate and be like, what is the angel and monster going to look like? And will it be better than this? I hope so, because I just really want vintage characters. That's all I want. I already said this, but I just want vintage characters on a modern device. I don't want this cosplay bullshit. I want actual vintage Tamagotchi characters. And I think for the most part, that's what everybody wants too. And I feel like we as a community have been pining so hard for the Angel, Umino, Morino, Devil, all those characters. We've been pining for those for years, telling Bandai on Instagram, Twitter, whatever, that this is what we want. And here's a perfect, it sounds like they might be trying to give that to us. And so if they fuck up this opportunity to basically having an angel or a monster themed device, it's like super fan service. It's a super awesome fan service moment. If they fuck it up, that's going to be really stupid and disappointing. Like this Sanrio thing, I wouldn't call this a fuck up at all. I think it's exactly what we expected it to be. Except the design is very ugly. That's a fuck up. It should have been better. But if they fuck up the angel and the monster, it's going to be very, very, very disappointing. Super, super disappointing. Ugh. Nimrod said, I'm not a huge Hello Kitty fan, but if this pattern continues, I might be excited for Angel and Devil. I hope our excitement will not be floundered or squashed or, ruined. I hope that they will deliver. They need to deliver. They need to give it to us. We need it. We want it. We've been asking for it for years. Smitty said, didn't you love the Pac-Man Nano where the adult forms are all the characters riding Pac-Man? Yes, I loved it. Honestly, Pac-Man Nano, S tier, Tamagotchi Nano. Shy Celeste said, I'm hoping the Angel and Devil live up to expectations. I know. At least give us a better design than this. This is very hideous. I can't. I see the effort. I understand. It's hard to work with this weird, fluid, lumpy design. I understand, but I just do not vibe with this. I saw it and instantly I was like, not for me, but thank you, next. Nimrod said, OMG, yes, vintage characters, please. I'd love to see Hanachi or Kurokochi again, or even Androchi. Hanachi, oh, yes. I don't know who Kurokochi is. I'm gonna Google them. Kurokochi. Oh, this guy. Yeah, I mean, if we get a K-tie, I don't know if you guys watched my other video about my Tamagotchi Connection 20th anniversary theories, but I'm assuming we're gonna get a K-tie. I hope so, dear Jesus. But yeah, we might see that guy because he was from the K-tie, I believe. And Hanachi is just my favorite. I love her to death. Smitty said the lumpiness makes it look half melted. Yeah, I mean, I get it. They wanted it to look like... Actually, I don't get it. Never mind. I mean, it looks kind of like groovy 80s. You vomited on the floor of the roller rink kind of thing. Yeah, and then this one you threw up on Hello Kitty. I don't know. It just doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. But yeah, I think that's all the info we have. Let me double check Tama Palace and... Okay. Bandai Namco US announces. I didn't see an announcement that Bandai Namco US made, unless maybe they didn't make it on social media. I usually just check the social media pages because I don't see an announcement here. Nope. But yeah, so Tama Palace somehow found this information. In the announcement of the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi, Bandai Namco US informed followers. Oh, they're talking about what I was talking about. Okay, so they were talking about this announcement here, and Bandai in the comments confirming that we will be receiving the Tamagotchi Uni Sanrio as well. Okay, cool. This just sounds misleading because they didn't say Instagram post. I don't know. Yeah, so I'm very happy. I was afraid that these two shells would be exclusive to Japan because Japan, we got them in the first iteration of the Hello Kitty Tamagotchi. It was an international release that was not released in Japan. And I thought, oh no, maybe this one, they will release it in Japan only, but that would not make as much money as releasing it everywhere else. So I'm very excited to get this one. The Hello Kitty Nano is definitely one of my favorites. And, oh, I just love these two. Such a nice, I love that we get a new game and new shells and new characters. Very, very nice. I'm super, super excited. Nimrod said, please, Jesus, new K-Tai. Please, yes, please. Hanachi is also my favorite, and thanks to you, I'm running my first K-Tai and still finding new things to love. Right now I have Ringochi, and everything you said about the K-Tai seems to reign true. Oh, yes! Okay. The K-Tai is amazing. The K-Tai is beautiful, awesome, love it. Peak virtual pet moment. Love it. I'm so glad that you're enjoying it because it really is very special. And I think people are intimidated by the language barrier, which honestly is it's a non-issue. There's not a lot of language on the device at all. You can quickly memorize it. And if you're familiar with other connection devices, then it's very easy to learn. But for some reason, I think people are like, oh, I want the Tamagotchi V3 or the V2 or whatever because they're in English. And the K-Tai is just kind of better, in my opinion, as an adult. But yeah, so I think that is all the info I have to share today. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. I think this is all we know. And what day is this coming out? July 13th is when the Sanrio is coming out. I'm wondering when the Angel and Monster will come out. Because they were all leaked at the same time initially. And then this one had a big leak yesterday. And then they announced it literally hours later. Which I'm wondering, I swear, normally when there's a big leak, we have the big leak for a while. And then a week later or 2 weeks later, then we get the big announcement. So I'm wondering if they knew that it leaked and then they just went ahead, they decided to go ahead and announce it now. or it just leaked, you know, I don't know. It wasn't really a leak. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, so July 13th. But where's the angel and the monster? I want them to be leaked and / announced. Because I'm pretty sure in the initial leak... Hold on. Tamagotchi Uni Monster. I want to see a link to the listings. Can we... Okay, this is a picture of the listing, yeah. So, released July to August for all of these. So, the Uni Monster and Uni Angel might be releasing around the same time, or they will be released in August. I imagine if Zenon posted those dates, it must be somewhat accurate, and it was accurate for these two, for the Hello Kitty and the Sanrio, so I don't know. I'm so impatient now. Since I'm disappointed in the Sanrio version, I'm like, okay, where's the thing I actually want? Please hurry up. Yeah, so I think that's all the info. July 9th. Oh, we're getting them before. Okay, so the Hello Kitty Nano is going to be released in the United States July 9th of this year, and then Japan is getting it August 3rd. That's interesting. Huh. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I assumed it would be coming out on the same day, or at least like the same month. But I think that is all I have for you guys today. Yeah. I think that's it. And yeah, once again, super, super excited for the Nano. Hard pass on the Sanrio Uni. But I might buy the DLC if I get the Uni Monster and I love it for some reason. I don't anticipate to love the Uni, honestly. I'm not going to get my hopes too high about loving it, but I am nonetheless, I'm still excited for the Uni Monster. I really am. And why did I close out of this? Oops. Okay. Sorry. I accidentally closed out of the chat. Okay, so hard pass on this one. Maybe getting the DLC. Definitely getting these two. At least the blue one. The red one, I'm like, I have so many Nanos. I don't know if I need this one as well. But like I said, I have no impulse control, and I love the Hello Kitty. And Shaikuchi. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. I'm definitely here for this. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. And thank you guys so much for being here as always. And I'm glad, hopefully some of you guys, who miss a lot of my streams because they're usually earlier in the day, hopefully, some of you were able to catch it since it was later in the day. And yeah, I'm also streaming tomorrow. I'm streaming tomorrow. If you didn't know, I'm doing some more Neopet stuff, and I'm going to make a tier list of all the pets that can be painted with the toy paintbrush. If that's something you're interested in, please let me know. And yeah, I think that's it. So until next time, until tomorrow, if you guys want to hang out with me tomorrow, please come through. Add me on Neopets. But until next time, I will see you guys later. And have a wonderful evening. And once again, thank you guys so much for being here. But yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.